Hi kids, Coach Brian, Ruben's here. We have a few people from the last class that just decided to stay here, and we're going to go over our 5 positions, okay? So I want you guys to study these and get ready for the test. Ruben, down. Okay, so remember, we want to control this arm. We want to keep our legs back, sitting back on our heels. Knee is underneath that arm. I'm going to go over that arm and underneath the head. I want to use my shoulder here. Stay very, very low to the ground. I've been telling you guys, go Ironman to Ironman, so I want chest to chest. Put your light right against his light. Pretend where Ironman's light used to be. Okay, now he has a triangle, so it's a little different. Here, for number 1, my hand stays on the same side, and I can put it on the ground, or I can grab his gi, and I force his legs down to the ground. Keep my chest down, and I sprawl out here, keeping my hip nice and low, keeping my head down, and making sure this arm is trapped. Okay? If it's effectively trapped, then Ruben has a hard time pulling that arm out. This is number 1. Number 2, I bring my knee up. I'm making space right now to show the video and show you guys out there, but all these transitions are to stay very, very tight to your opponent. So I stay nice and low. I bring the arm back over. I go underneath the arm, I lock up my hands, and I pull them into me. Staying nice and low. Right now I'm trying as best I can to sit on my heels. I don't want to be leaning over him, or having my butt in the air, or even worse, having my knees together, doing all of those, okay? So far we have 1, 2, and now I'm going to switch to 3. I cup the shoulder, I let go of his head, and I reach out and I hold his arm. I'm going to open up and shoot my leg through. If you guys recognize this, this is a grasshopper movement right here. I'm holding the arm off the ground, keeping my foot for base, and I'm keeping my chest very, very heavy on where his Ironman light would be. Right on top. Keep your head down. Don't lean back. Just like that. So I'm holding and keep my head down. This is known as number 3. Number 4. I'm going to go back to almost number 2, putting my leg underneath. But now I reach over his head instead of underneath for number 2. I go under, and now I sit and I do a grasshopper to the other direction. From this, I grab the knee. And now look what I'm going to do. I'm going to scoot myself back. If you can notice, his arm starts to go back towards his head. Here. Keep heavy and hold this position. There's a few variations where I can feed this gi to my hand, and this becomes a very, very tight grip. So if you can do this, great. Just right here. The last position is number 5, or what's known as north-south. I'm going to stay nice and low, maintaining that pressure on the Ironman light. You guys know what I'm talking about. I come all the way around with my knees. I'm not sitting on his head. My elbows are in. I can bring my elbows in here, or I can keep them inside here. There's a few submissions from here that I can go for. But for the most part, I use this one when I pass somebody's guard and I want to get to a safe position right away. This is a great position to be in. Make sure your sitting is nice and low, maintaining that chest pressure. Okay? Thanks, Ruben. So if you guys understand what I'm talking about, I ask you guys where Ironman's light is. It's right here in the chest. You want to maintain a lot of pressure on that point, whatever side control that you're using. They all have their useful abilities or what I want to use them for, and I want you guys to practice each one of them. Everyone, let's wave to them. Wave to everybody. See you later. Thank you.